Well, this evening we get into gear with the rise and fall of the DeLorean, a car which became an icon thanks to it featuring in the blockbuster film Back to the Future in the 1980s. Here's Kitty Andrews.
It's a car unlike any other, and a story just as unique. The DeLorean, famous for its look and Hollywood legacy.
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
Once a symbol of hope and jobs during the Troubles. It was built in Dunmurry. The DeLorean received millions of pounds in government support. At the time, it looked like Northern Ireland would lead the future of car manufacturing.
As we get into production, a lot of us will be working here right around the clock for the first few months. But in spite of that, I feel that our success is assured.
That success was short-lived. Financial troubles and the arrest of the car's founder, John DeLorean, resulted in the factory closing after just 2 years. Over 2,000 people lost their jobs.
It was the best job I've ever had. We were paid American wages for doing an everyday job, a job that nobody thought Northern Ireland could achieve. The camaraderie within the factory was brilliant. Any political differences were left outside totally. I have a wee saying I've said quite often, and I'll stand by it. DeLorean was Northern Ireland's second most successful failure.
UTV is closely connected to the DeLorean story. Robert Lamrock worked at the station when the factory opened and also produced a documentary about its rise and fall.
They announced that John DeLorean and one of the first cars to be made were coming into Studio 2. It was quite a job getting it into the studio because the car's 78 inches wide, but the studio scene dock doors are only 80 inches wide. And this was the first time that the car had ever been seen in the province.
Robert is among a small number of people who own a DeLorean. He imported his car from Kansas City in 1990.
I got DeLorean fever, the bug bit, and through time I eventually managed to import one. I was promoted in UTV to a producer-director, so it was a labour of love for me to produce a number of programmes about DeLorean.
A car that promised the future, built in a place shaped by the past. The DeLorean may have fallen, but its legacy will remain. Kitty Andrews, UTV Live, Belfast.